Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final.
He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Xavi. Yamal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Strong running down that left flank. Threads one in.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. This is the time you need that pace.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger, and the...
Shevchenko! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And this is Shevchenko. Conte, he has found a way through. That's put paid to the danger. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Kante makes a dash for it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Chouameni. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty to aim at here. He's having a shot! That is some save from Khan. And now he's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Fletcher tries to clear. Now it's Yamal, showing good feet. And the finish! Oh, off the bar! Oh no, what has happened here? Neymar. And Mbeumo. Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he shoots! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Mbeumo receives it in a good position here. Yamal has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Looking to play him in. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Serginho clears without hesitation. Mbeumo. Now it's Kante. Yamal. He is through here. Yamal really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Shevchenko. He's in a good position here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Xavi. Xavi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Darren Fletcher, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bastoni. Looking for options for movement. Conte. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nicely weighted ball. Dani Olmo. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Villa.
Might want to be careful there.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Has a look and plays it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Guardiola. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He came in hard, very hard. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both
El
benches.
dorsal 13.
A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
He's in a great position here. Khan claims it, safe hands. Well, they can break here.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Maradona is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's rising! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away, played into the box, and he's there to clear it. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Olise finding himself in space, and out it comes again. Barcelona have their third corner. Gerrard is there to clear. Now it's Villa. Casemiro, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. They want to be quick to recover this. Looking for the run. Ah, that's a fine interception. It scores! And how did he not put that away?
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Koundé gets over and intercepts. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Tchouaméni. Well, that pass isn't the best. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. That's an imaginative pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Done delicately. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when...
It's Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So, a breakthrough already. That's been cut out, well played. Schneider. That's destined for the flank. He's found a way through. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Silvestre. This is a promising build-up. Oh, no joy this time. McAllister. Looking for the run. Aimed beyond the defence. Always played it in low. Gerrard. Shevchenko. Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Deftly away. Burmo. Serginho. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Schneider. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard, very much a man of this moment.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's gone loose. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. Might be danger here. Howson. And that has put paid to that. Oh, good-looking ball. And Burmo goes looking wide. Casemiro. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah. Gerrard. And it's Serginho. Mohamed Salah. Salah. Oh, good spread. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, the moans and groans from the...
He's having a hit! Snyder! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Tonali. Mbappe tries one from range. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ah, good steal. He just read it. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And the keeper's given it away. It's Neymar! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There will be 1 minute.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So they have it all to do again. And he shoots! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution.
So once again, we're underway. McAllister, Casemiro. That is good strength. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he has been fouled there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Dunkirk have it back and can go again. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Tonali gathers from the goal kick. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Getting up there! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, played through for the wide man. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And here's Gerrard. He's had a shot! Great ball, and he's in here. Casemiro! He's done very well to get to that.
Casemiro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Dunkirk appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
McAllister is the team's great visionary. Silvestre. And here's the chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the counter is on. Rijkaard. He shifted it to the flank. That's where it came from. He's being urged to shoot. Hangs in across. Oh, good effort! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Neymar.
So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Housen. Coming on the field, number 11.
And it's slung out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Serginho receives it in a wide position.
Number 14.
Costa Curta. McAllister.
Number 21.
Costa Curta.
Alessandro Bastoni.
No, that's been intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Serginho in acres of space out wide. McAllister. Now it's Hullet. Tonali. And it's Rijkaard. Dunkirk have reclaimed it. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just eases him off the ball. McAllister. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That'll be a throw. And it's Hullet. Vardiol. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Serginho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pull it. Scholes. Now it's Schneider. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's been caught napping. Threads one in. Serginho's cross. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Please be reminded that drinking
Your reflections
is
then,
only
Jim?
allowed in the areas
Well, Peter,
shown on this
I
map.
really
Thank you
couldn't
very
see
much for
what
your
this team
cooperation.
was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Guardiola! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Guardiola. Oh, it's come loose. Couldn't squeeze it through. And Bomo, he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Buffon herring after the ball here. Seedorf goes back to front. He's gone for goal. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Conte is offering a wry smile there.
It's Guardiola. Now the shot at goal! It's anyone's ball now. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
And Bomo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And the ball's come loose here. Bruno Fernandes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. No, it's come to nothing. Costa Curta. Now Neymar. Casemiro looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Yamal. United Arab Emirates have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational. And the finish! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
United Arab Emirates have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt.
He's had a shot! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will...
Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Vardiol. Kante is herring after that one. Seedorf. Good, strong midfield running here. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Nesta tries to clear. He's on it, can he get away? United Arab Emirates are looking to go forward now. And this is Shevchenko, Guardiola, and he whips it. Bullish header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shevchenko! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He might be in here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Varane. Looking tidy in possession here. Burmo, given the lift of his goal. Thuram cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yamal.
2
Conte.
added minutes has been
Burmo.
indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's gone looking for safety. Searching pass he's played there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please be reminded that drinking
So
is
your views
only
on the
allowed
first
in the
half?
areas shown
Well,
on this
both
map.
sides
Thank
would have
you very much
expected
for your
a
cooperation.
closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Yamal.
So once again, we're underway.
Coming on to replace him is
Manchester
number
United
11.
have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Conte, and Burmo, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Manchester United with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Neymar. And Burmo is onto this. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Seedorf. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
United Arab Emirates cut their deficit and look rare. And a chance! Gareth glittering Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their third corner. And that has been knocked clear. He's in a great position here. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rummenigge. Tries to play it through. Conte. Vardiol. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Can he get it through? And this is Bale. Great chance! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Nicely weighted ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
A header! And no mistake. And they're back in front. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
United Arab Emirates leading now.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And he's intervened well there. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mbappe making good progress. Guardiola. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And it's Azar. Looking for the run. Conte. Now that's well seen too. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Great vision. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's that, the end. Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football. But